Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to what was not supposed to be until like 5 or 6 tonight, but the last couple of hours it's been off and on raining. Everything's all soaking wet. So I've been fighting, I got Wi-Fi extenders for going out into the garage. So I have like a repeater that talks to another repeater, and it's just, you got full speed of our internet. But I got some alerts from Toledo Tells, the company, and there's an app that keeps track of things that people that log in and stuff like that. I think one of us, maybe a couple of them, my daughter, because the Walmart people need to send a picture when they come here, and they have no cell signal up here, so she was giving them our password to several people, and some weird stuff started happening, and crazy bugs flying around. I go, you haven't given out. I goes, what? She goes, well, the Walmart people come up here and they can't leave until they get the signal. I said, you can, hotspot your phone to their phone and then just change your password, afterwards. I said, don't give them our Wi-Fi thing. So all kinds of weird stuff was going on. So got a hold of Toledo Tel, and they told me what to do, and I just reset it with a crazy strong password that's, the most insane looking password ever. The only bad thing is you're used to Apple products and you can just push it to one device to the other, or anybody with an iPhone. But like the Harley and I just had my subscription is running out in the next 7 days for the OBD tuner thing that I got for the Harley. Huge amount of updates on that. Haven't checked that thing in a while. I'm sure my Harley probably has an update. I know my is it that? No, that's a Chiggy I have on the Harley. Yeah, like way more expensive and well worth it, I might add, over the Aochi. That thing's really cool. Does an amazing job for the incredibly cheap price that you can get it for. And I can't fault it. It hasn't done one thing wrong. But you can just, the screen is a lot clearer, and it connects a lot quicker. It's so fast it doesn't really matter, but I don't know. And I like the smaller screen. But anyway, all those things need to be updated. And so I said, I'm gonna, for once and for all, I'm gonna figure out what's going on with my extenders going out there. Because I bought that one in the garage, and that thing's just a rock star. So the one that was, in the house that spun it out to the garage, when those passwords got changed, that extender, I think they refer to them, it refuses to take the new password. So you can connect to it and everything, but you have no internet. And no matter what, the resets, everything I've done, I can't force that thing to go to zero. It still sees the old passwords. And what's weird is that, well, the Wi-Fi can connect, and whether you're getting any data through it is the problem. And that is the problem. So I've had no internet in the garage for, probably 6 months or better. And since, I reset that password. And so anyway, I used the much nicer one that I had in the garage. I love the birds. The much nicer one in the garage, that thing's powerful enough that it actually picks up a stronger signal by itself without using the first extender. So anyway, I got that worked out. So I'm gonna go out there and I know the Harley, I know the Chiggy has an update. It definitely has updates. I think several that I haven't gone out there and done. So I'm gonna knock that out, and I'm gonna check the bike too, and see if the system has an update, which I would imagine by now it has. And I'm, talking about Harley stuff yesterday and looking at my old Pan America there, and I'm getting the itch. So anyway, Sasha, I mean, she's fine. She doesn't do anything, but she's very quiet. And she likes to lay around. She doesn't get overly excited. But, I mean, she was fine when we went on the walk. You know, another thing, the cat that comes up on the porch all the time, we haven't seen it in a couple days. And Sasha gets really upset when one of the animals, she's finally gotten used to that cat. She loves that cat. And anyway, nobody's seen it in 2 days. There's been a whole lot of cat fighting going on, and we're just, you know, we're hoping for the best, that it's just, you know, out somewhere, you know, licking its wounds or something. But that depresses Sasha too. Oh man, just seen after Leo. Holy moly. Literally, her way of coping with that is she became the guard dog out there. She barks at everything now. And he goes running down and says, "Who are you?" When she just would sit up on the steps and kind of look down there going, "I don't recognize that person. I'm just going to stay right up here." But anyway, I think it's more of that, because you do something to, you know, get her mind off of whatever, and she's just as playful and goofy as normal, but she's being mopey. She's got that sad face. Even Christy and Raylan are going, you know, Raylan's going, "Mama, Sasha's got that sad face going on." She goes, "I know, she hurt her head, and she probably doesn't feel good still." But I think it's probably that cat, because, I don't know, crazy dogs. They can sure have some personalities, can't they? Good Lord. So that's what I got going on up there. And I mean, she flat rolls. Here's my whole dog too. That thing hasn't been lit up for anything in a long time. Many, many months. That's right, the steering lock's on the other side, isn't it? Yeah, let me... Oh, it's right there. You can tell it's been a long time. You remember where my steering lock thing was at. But I'm going to check for updates. I'm going to have to enter passwords in the Chiggy and in the Harley display, whatever they call that thing. I bet you'll probably get a fob warning too, because I've never replaced the fob battery in this thing since I got it. I kick it off the stand. I hate that sound when you turn the wheel and you hear the side stand go, "Gah, gah, gah, gah." The feet rattling on the floor. Well, let's see what she looks like here. See if I get any fob battery warnings or anything. Who knows? No warning. Definitely got tire pressure monitor warning there. I wonder. Geez, I don't think I even remember how to get into the thing. Where do I go from here? I think it's the vehicle. Yeah, 29. It's supposed to be 3642. Yeah, it's the same as a BMW, 3642. Yeah, that's 7 pounds low in the front. That's it's 7 both of them, 7 pounds low in each. How's that 12 volts when you're connected to a charger there? But anyway, let me mess with this thing for a bit. Well, all went great doing the Chig update. There was no updates for the bike, although I do have a body control module fault code that's kicking off. And I just went through, as I said earlier when I started, I went through and updated the OBD Star is what it's called. And I forgot to bring the box out here with me. And I was all wrapped up in doing the Wi-Fi stuff. Man, that thing smokes. That Chiggy went, phew. It scared me because I forgot you got to fiddle with something, or these Pan Americas will time out. I think all the modern bikes will just boom, they just shut themselves off. Well, I thought, great, I was right in the middle of the Chiggy update, and so I rebooted it, and it was fine. It had completed, because I think the screen went out first, I think it was doing a reboot, and then the bike went off, so it kind of scared me. But I do need to grab the tester here and hook up to it and see what that body control fault is. See what's going on in there. Something's talking to us. Figure out what that is. And yeah, I'm ready to get some riding done. Man, I got to get some air in those tires. I also need to put the battery in the classic 350. I got to drag her out of her little hiding spot to do that. Yeah, it's the other side I got to get to the battery. I've been itching to ride that thing. I was itching to ride the Slim. I got that done. The Iron and the 350 are the next on the list. But I should probably, seeing that it's getting cloudy out there, go take Chi-Chi for a walk first, because when I came out here, that's kind of what she thought I was going to do. Take her for a quick little walk. Today is Raylynn's birthday, by the way, and she's all happy about that. Longtime follower, I think he talks to Kelly all the time. He actually, I seen his post before. I'm not the Facebook guy. I was just going to share the today's video, or yesterday's video, released today, and which just remember, you're always a day off. But anyway, right up front, here he is on a bright, shiny red Street Glide 3. And he goes, oh man, he had, I think him and his wife had Road Glide 3s, and they both have Spider RTs as well. And anyway, he's saying in his post, he goes, unless you're ready to buy one, don't go test ride one. He goes, man. And yeah, I know the feeling. That is a shocker. But I'm telling you, the difference between this one and the Road Glide 3, that feeling of literally riding a motorcycle down the road. And in Florida, there's a lot of we went where there's a lot of cars. We took it. It was nice and twisty and fun, but there's a lot of straight roads there. You could really get yourself in trouble, bouncing between trike and two wheels. And we were reminded, hey, you just spent 5 hours roaming around, or however many hours. I think it's 3 hours when we got all together. When you leave here, you're all riding our bikes. Don't forget to put your feet on the ground. Especially the folks that were riding the Street Glides, because there was more of the Street Glide 3s than there were Road Glide 3s. I think there's only 2. I know J-Rod, she was riding the blood orange one that Kelly took out when we went on our ride earlier in the day. And yeah, man, what a difference. It is some kind of shocking. I just I'd have to spend more time on it so I could just put it all in words, because it is absolutely not what you're expecting whatsoever. I mean, we rolled out of that gate and we're, running along the front of the speedway to get the exit out onto International Speedway Avenue, whatever that's called out there. And I mean, I don't think we were 20 feet from the output of that gate. And I'm going, Kelly? I go, right away, something's different, because you always feel it. That solid rear end. I mean, it's got suspension back there, but it goes together. It's like having one wheel, but it's got, outriggers on it. So it doesn't flex back and forth. It goes up and down, just doesn't flex back and forth. You would swear there was some really high-end, totally independent rear suspension on those things. But it's not independent. It acts like it's independent, but it's not. That way you get the crazy, cool, fast cornering you can do on these things. The big touring ones, I'm not sure how fast you'd want to go on that, but why not? You can sure go fast on these. I've taken this thing out and tried to get it to fly a wheel, and You know, I didn't hit anything that would make it fly, but yeah, the RDRS kicks in and just goes, nope, don't think so. Not today, buddy. And there's no way of turning it off. It's just, you're stuck with it. I think this thing even has a, does it have the rain mode? No, it doesn't have a rain mode on this. You got 2 wheels in the back. I know my, well, yeah, you do have a traction control. I knew there was something. So you do have, yeah, you do have, I forget what it did though. I don't know. I don't think I messed with it that much. I think it's in case you get stuck somewhere or whatever. I have no idea. I can imagine wanting to turn it off, but if you're gonna do some smoky burnouts, I guess that would get it done. You know, you remember when the cars first started getting that, you know, people get stuck. You know, you get stuck on ice and it can't get traction, it just won't go. So all of them ended up having that ability to disable it, to get out or go into snow mode or whatever and get out of there. Because people were literally stuck, sitting on flat ground. It wouldn't get traction, but if you got some wheel momentum going, you can kind of eke your way out of there. It just said nothing. You just put your foot on the throttle and it just does nothing. Can't get traction, we ain't moving. But I imagine it's probably something like that. I don't remember. But man, look how dirty that thing gets just sitting out here. Dogs coming in, flinging all their wet fur around in here. It's a mess. It's all down the side of the classic 350 too. Not looking too promising in some places, but it usually comes from there. And that looks promising. But you won't believe what a knucklehead I am. But in all fairness, it doesn't tell you what it is. Well, I guess none of them do. You know, the spiders don't either. They just give you a code. You just got to look it up. You just got to read the encryption of the Harley code. It's actually a normal code. It's just you gotta see where to take it out from. They don't give you a P and all the different things. You just gotta figure it out. Anyway, you know, since I had the OBD star thing all updated, man, there was a huge amount of updates on that thing. Then I had to take a screenshot of the serial number and all this stuff, because it got a discount if you update it before the year's up and it hasn't been 7 days past when it expired. Is that a rabbit standing up right there? No, it's just a bush. Go on, Daddy. So anyway, I hooked the thing up, pull the seats off, get down in the connector, get it all hooked up, get the thing booted up. Yeah, it was body control module code. It was for the low tire pressures. You gotta be kidding me. So and the odd thing is when I turned the key on, I didn't have the triangle that time. And it wasn't active, it was an occurred code. It's not like they magically got air pressure. I don't know why it's still showing the low tire pressure. That's what it was. That's it. Just tire pressure. Raylynn, I think she's been up all morning long waiting for her birthday to get going. And she is crashed out right now. They get to go back to school tomorrow too, so it's good for her to get some rest and get prepared. They had this past week off. That was summer break. 1 week summer break, or spring break, I mean. Man, so what is summer break going to be? 2 months instead of 3? It's crazy. Dogs just freeze all of a sudden. Makes you wonder whether they're here. Look at both of them. They just kind of froze. You guys go barking if you see something now. That's a shame that, I mean, down this nice little country road, people throw garbage out their vehicles. And down here at the corner, there's a bunch of cigarette butts down there. This place is dry as a tinder in the summertime. I'd hate to think that they're doing that then. Yeah, them bright clouds are coming this way. It might end up being something nice before it's over. What is it? 5:49? I think it's almost 8 o'clock at sunset. Dang. Go on, buddy. Somebody dredging along on in an airplane. Sounds old. That sounds cool. Danny and Sasha found a little mouse nest that's in that hole right there. And Sasha was sticking her nose down in there, and I hear a little squeaking sound. And come on, sniffing around that stuff. So I looked down the hole, and like, oh, yep, stay away from there. Not that I need mice to survive, but I'm not going to do anything to them either. Boy, that's just been tacky. There's not any real fresh hoof prints down in there at all. But they've been bouncing around different locations now too. We're a little over halfway back. It's a good thing because it's starting to sprinkle. I think we're about to get wet. It just slowly is intensifying. Sprinkling ain't gonna hurt you. It's just when you get those downpours. I would have thought those bright skies would have saved us. I don't know what you're grabbing there, so no. I don't want you digging any mises out of the hole there. You are literally turning red, dog. All over. What's going on with you? Is that what you're going to turn into in your old age? Geez, you'll be 9 years old. Dang, 9 years old in August. That's scary with your pets. Be sure to become a part of your family, part of your life. And you lose them, that hurts. That hurts deep. I'm having a bad flashback here because I remember when I put that booster fuel kit thing in there, everything's kind of wedged in there kind of tight. Looks like my bag for my toolkit's going every which way but sideways. The bag, I don't know, it's not sealed and it's facing up. I didn't put it in there upside down. That's very strange. I like the metal covers, but it's plastic on the inside. But remember, the ground strap was tricky. And that's the other odd thing about this is the ground is over on this side. So if you needed to jump this thing, you can't get to it to the other side. Because it's kind of the air box over there on that side. I love how, it's like Harley, Royal Enfield tags everything, like little things saying, yeah, I've been here, I checked it. That's a ground strap there, it looks like, too. Oh, yeah. Or was that just a hot wire? I think the ground was somewhere else. Oh, man, they're going every which way. Anyway, I need to I think that's being held with the rubber strap there. I don't think it was fun. Where's my diag? Oh, that's the diag port right there. Because I'm sure trying to start this thing, I threw a code or two on it. We'll clear that. I'll have to reset the clock because as soon as I disconnect the battery, unless it's got a capacitor in there that'll hold it for a little bit. There's your little fuse box. It even says turn signal. Hazard signal. That's your relay there. I like how the covers key down too. That's nice. I like it. Anyway, we'll dig in here and try to get her out. Yeah, there's signs she was on her way out when they start getting all nasty looking. Oh, look where somebody used a zip tie in there. That's an old trick. I tried to use a little vent hose from standard batteries because that zip tie doesn't have as much give, and sometimes these the head of the screw goes all the way to the back of the post, and you can literally weaken and break the post if you have something hard back there. It's just to keep the nut forward so you can get it started. This literally went, slid out of the little battery holder. I just disconnected the relay, so I get the negative off and pull her out and get a hold of the positive, and well, what do I do with the battery? I thought I walked over here. Oh, it's behind me. And we'll get this thing swapped out, and that way it's sitting on the tender on the bike. Cool bikes, these things. So much fun. Out with the oil, some dielectric grease. It's all mounted in there. The bag's in there, kind of janky, but I have it so the flap is folded over so water don't go in there. But there's my little Yuasa. The little woman helped me hold things because you gotta use some extra fingers. But she's in there. I'll clear the codes, park her, throw her on the tender lead, and let her cook. And she'll be ready when we're ready. I'm gonna do a quick little goodbye while we're standing out here. Sure. All right. You guys hang tight here. Well, hello there, YouTube.
We missed you.
Seems kind of funny. Let's turn the camera on, flip the screen to the back, and then I'm gonna do a quick little goodbye while we're standing here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put the scanner on it and clear whatever's in there, and I'm done with it.
Very
Got
good.
a nice Yuasa battery in there, and that looks like a really nice battery.
Mm-hmm.
It just
from Royal Enfield, yeah.
Yeah, it's by Armoron or something like that. It's the company that made it.
It's a good looking battery.
Yeah, it's definitely
Not
good
a
looking
junky
battery.
looking one.
But sometimes it just don't last. But we've seen the Yuasas. I had a bad Yuasa battery. I showed you guys that one day. But anyway, we're gonna bounce out and call it a day.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same Smoak time, same Smoak channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Monday or Tuesday.
Heck yeah. Back to the old grind tomorrow.
Back at her.
At least we had a relaxing weekend, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was nice.
Other than the tragedy with Sasha about knocking herself silly.
I know it. And hanging upside down in a car.
Yeah. I threw a little picture of that in there.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That was comical.
Well,
I was going to go do something. I go,
there.
wait a minute, hold on. I walked back with my phone and said, I got to take a picture of that. You and Christy in that thing.
Well, they should make things easier to get to than being upside down.
Yeah. We got it, though.
Yeah.
It works. And, anyway, we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you hanging around.
Yes.
And, again. Good night.
Good night.
I was like, what do I say now?
I know it. Just
All
say
right.
bye, babe.
Yeah, we'll see you. Bye-bye.
Bye.